A single-season barnstormer, the 1937 Mercedes-Benz W125 Grand Prix car signaled a return to form for the German marque after a 1936 season so appalling that they withdrew from competition halfway through the season after the German Grand Prix at the Nürburgring to focus on development of their new car. Mercedes decided to take a new direction with a clean sheet design under the leadership of Rudolf Uhlenhaut, given directorship over the newly formed Rennabteilung despite a lack of race engineering experience. He was, however, an experienced test driver and production engineer, and put this expertise to use in determining the deficiencies of the 1936 W25 racer. Testing revealed excessive suspension stiffness and chassis softness, driven by weight reduction efforts to shoehorn a V12 into the car after their straight 8 proved unreliable as they increased its capacity in pursuit of greater power. These compromises became manifest during a testing session at the Nürburgring, in which the W25 lost a wheel without impacting Uhlenhaut's ability to continue driving the car. He was reported to state, "Es ist wie ein Motorradgespannwagen." It's like driving a motorcycle sidecar combination. For the 1937 season, then, a new vehicle was needed while remaining compliant with the 750-kilogram weight limit that formed the sole formula limitation for Grand Prix racers of the season. They returned to the supercharged straight 8 design in lieu of the W25's eventual V12, but decided upon a larger displacement, 5.6-liter dual overhead camshaft design, mated to a constant mesh but unsynchronized 4-speed manual. In addition to the more standard-style open-wheel design, a set of non-rule compliant, streamlined panels were prepared for running on unscored races on high-speed tracks such as the Evosrennen. Both sets of bodywork, in what was a burgeoning tradition at the time, eschewed the typical lead-based white paint to save weight, with the silver Duralum alloy panels exposed, and lending the German Grand Prix racers of the time the nickname Silberpfeile, literally silver arrows. This had the eventual de facto impact of changing Germany's national racing colors to silver, a tradition which has continued to this day amongst most German racing teams, save BMW. The Mercedes engineers outdid themselves with the engine for the W125, which they dubbed the M125. They were clever, but not too original with names. Using a proprietary fuel blend that was 64% alcohol, the engine produced over 630 pound-feet of torque and up to 640 horsepower, output figures that would be unequaled for decades in racing vehicles and that in 1937 must have felt something like being strapped to a rocket and launched headfirst into space. Indeed, such power statistics remain compelling for high-performance road cars to the modern day. Happily, though, in a modern 600-plus horsepower sports car, there isn't an expectation to dress like a member of Jagdgeschwader 1 just to drive one. In its one season of Grand Prix competition, the W125s and Auto Union Type Cs battled for dominance. Mercedes won 4 of the 5 scored rounds of the championship, failing to win only the season opener at Spa-Francorchamps, and 2 of the 7 unscored races that it entered, with Auto Union and Alfa Romeo winning most of the remaining unscored events of the season. The W125's dominance and contemporaneously ludicrous power output led to rule changes in 1938, eliminating it from eligibility in competition. It was replaced by the W154 for Grand Prix racing, but the W125 was further developed for pursuit of the land speed record, fitted with a larger engine and a streamlined body to become the 125 Rekordwagen, which will be the subject of the next video.